A live look at the flats in Atlanta, Georgia, Bobby Dodd Stadium. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Georgia Tech's offense will have the football first. And onto the field comes Malachi Hosley. He's one of the top runners in the sport, and certainly they'll go to him early and often.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in the phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that one.
Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuff both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. You know, when you get off to a tough start in conference play like these guys have, sometimes the temptation is just to try to get through it, play out the string. How can they turn it around?
Well, they just need to put a game together in all 3 phases for 4 quarters, and they haven't been able to do that yet this year, especially, David, when they've gotten an ACC play.
Yeah, and they've struggled. It's not the start they wanted, but what a coach is talking about. Like, when you get some adversity, how are you going to respond? And how do we finish the second half of the season so we can build on it for the future? It's not pretty, it's not fun, but let's finish strong throughout this conference play.
Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Sets his feet. It's Mendoza, and he gets it away.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure. Right side, it's made. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Wide receiver going in motion. The fake and wants to throw. Just gets rid of that one.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. He's looking to throw. Finds a spot in the middle. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for room. It's Alexander. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Right at the line. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here.
Well, 3rd down, they tried to run the football thinking they could catch the defense off guard. They were able to get some yards, not the first, though. So now you've got 4th and very short. And what do the analytics say to do here, head coach?
Quarterback on the keeper. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game. So how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
And they tacked on the extra point. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Mustangs offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And now we get a look at Kevin Jennings. Last time out, a solid day in a victory, throwing for more than 200 yards and a couple of scores.
Yeah, and you know, when we talk to the coaching staff, they just sort of say, hey, we're going to go as our quarterback goes. And they're on a nice little win streak right now, and the biggest reason why is because the play of the guy behind center. He has been lights out throwing it. He's been making big plays, keeping the offense on rhythm, and avoiding the turnovers. That's all been critical. He keeps playing like this, they're going to keep winning games.
They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Second and long here. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Looking to the big tight end. What a job to lay out and make the catch. You always hear, put it on the tight end's body, Jesse, but with this guy, you don't have to all the time.
No, he's got long arms, Reese, and he's athletic. I mean, this guy can jump. He can go vertical. He can go horizontal. That, my friend, was a stab. That was incredible.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Sometimes the court. It's that zip on it, and you can hear it. Sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
Play action on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. just a little off. Incomplete.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go from.
He's dropped. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Mendoza. Oh, it's picked off. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Mustangs. The defense takes matters into its own hands. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he puts through the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. So the Yellow Jacket offense comes out to get this drive underway. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Catch in the middle. It's Allen. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
And that was the perfect play call, throwing the slant against the blitz. There's one less guy in coverage because they're bringing an extra guy after the quarterback. So QB gets it out quickly, throws it out in front of his target. He's able to catch it, and not just that, he's able to advance it for an explosive play.
Quick spin on the line. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground, but you can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's going to fire deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The Yellow Jackets will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Quick handoff. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a 1st down at the 23.
And I'm not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again. Last drive, he did an unbelievable job. And if I'm this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it, making sure a lot of people get near him, continue to hit this running back, try to slow him down and cool him off.
Looking for space. It's Green. Ball is loose. Oh, and he gets it back. A fortunate turn of events. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Smith's got it. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
Well, Kevin Jennings has a high ceiling, David. We've seen throughout his career, when he's playing well, this offense is lights out. This is a guy who's quarterbacked this team to a college football playoff already, but there have been some dips as well. He's got to limit the mistakes. I think that's the whole key this season. Staying healthy, limiting the turnovers. If they do that, they'll be laughing on offense.
And he's not the biggest guy in the world, but his athletic ability really shines through. You just want to see him be more patient in the pocket. Like, make those easy plays. You don't have to always be fading away and make it hard on yourself. But the one thing you know about this offense, it's fast and it's fun. And this is a guy that can scramble around and make big plays.
Turning it on. They got it blocked just enough and a good gain on that run. As you watch how a season unfolds and you get off to a good start like these guys have in ACC play, that momentum can really be powerful.
Oh, 100%. The momentum, the confidence. Like, you go from starting the season and saying, we want to be great in these areas, and now you're starting to see it, starting to pile up some conference wins. Now, Jesse, getting to the middle of the season, and you got to continue to evolve, right, and be ready for some of these rivalries.
No doubt about it. And I think they also like the fact that they've got some guys stepping up and making plays consistently. It's one thing to do it off in non-conference play against weaker competition early in the year, but now that you're into the meat of your ACC schedule, they've got guys on both sides of the ball that they can count on week in, week out.
Sees an alley. Could be an alley. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And this defense, man, they've got to find some answers. They've been less physical than the offense. They've owned the line of scrimmage. They're running the football, putting a drive together. All right, now in the red zone, field shrinking. How do they handle this situation? Bring more bodies, be more physical, be more aggressive.
And the Mustangs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Mustangs! A great catch and run for 6.
There's really never any doubt with this guy. The coaching staff always talks about his leadership and his mental toughness. That was a bad interception on the opening drive, but he's able to turn the page and show you his short-term memory and just come out and stay aggressive, sling it around a little bit, and this offense is able to answer with a touchdown of their own.
And how nice is it if you're a coordinator to have a guy like that you can depend on? Like, he doesn't dwell on the one mistake. He doesn't let it turn into 2. A lot of times you can see that snowball effect, man. Just a nice bounce back for him individually and for this offense to put the early turnover behind him.
Deep in the end zone, it's Smith. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
And this offense has got to find a way to get some gimmies, some layups, some screens. They need some yak, some yards after the catch. They got to find some guys that can make some plays for this offense because it's just boom or bust. There's not a lot of consistency. They got to put some first downs together, put some drives together, be more consistent.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
Pulls and fired complete. He's down short of the line to gain. It'll bring up a 4th down. And the Yellow Jackets will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 25. He's brought down, not a lot of room to take that one back. SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide left, it's Pittman. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Mustangs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give to the lone running back. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. To the air, it's Jennings. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the 1st option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Left side, it's Knight. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Third and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. And the Mustangs are flying down the field. A run for the quarterback.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting. Right.
And here comes play number 6 of the drive. The give. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the 1st down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
The Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the 1st down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And the Mustangs have it with a 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Looking to the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Drops back on first down. Out wide right, it's Hosnick. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. The Yellow Jackets in the hurry-up.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them. They're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he already has one interception. That was almost a second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you make big mistakes.
Rid of it on the RPO. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Just a short pass to the tight end. Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Punt is on its way. Catch is made at the 15. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
The play fake. Moves to his right. Trying to escape and get it himself. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on 2nd and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass thinking being aggressive. Nothing available. Scramble. Give me an easy first down.
Out wide left, it's Knight. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. SMU spends its 2nd timeout here. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass, it's Jennings. Short pass. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. The Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Unloads to the wideout. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
One more snap coming before halftime. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires one high and deep. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference. So the penalty for pass interference will allow this offense to run one more play on an untimed down. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. And he missed it. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at Penn State taking on the number 4 team, the Indiana Hoosiers.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. What did they talk about at halftime, Holly?
Guys, I talked to the SMU head coach coming out of the locker room. They are going to continue to feed their running back. As you know, there are a lot of high expectations on him to start this game, and he has performed a terrific first half. They are going to get the ball here, and let's see if they continue to go to this running back. He has been a difference maker so far. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged them.
Struggling against this team.
The way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for the edge. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there, stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to play, the defense
that's wicked.
Consistently winning.
The dude's carrying the other guy, and all of a sudden he's like,
This offense came out here in the second half,
that's
to build on their one possession lead.
It's almost not fair.
I think the smart thing is to just kick it away here. Let your defense play and try to get it back to you without giving up any points.
Trying to get started. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt. I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Motion from the wide receiver. The option, he'll keep it.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options. He's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Right side, it's Hosley. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. And the Yellow Jackets want to move quickly. From the gun on third down. They're all over him. Left side is made. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Yellow Jackets will punt this one away. On the return. He's got great speed. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Motion from the wideout. Hands it off.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
And the Mustangs have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They'll try the right side. There he goes. Inside the 30. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. After that huge play, right back at him on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Fresh center downs going to the air. He caught it into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia Tech's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick.
It's been there all the offense. Quarterback scrambling.
Who knows? Better yet, gets a
16 ran right past him.
Game is entirely
breaking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's 1st down from the 44.
Oh, no, you're supposed to be.
The RPO got it.
QB spy, come on.
Territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
It has not been a banner performance so far by this offense. Here in the second half, they need more plays like that. That's a good sign. But you got to be able to put those plays back to back now. Really nice job early in the drive coming up with a big one in your own end. But now you've got to be able to string some of those along now and score some more points.
Keep trying to draw the defense offsides.
Pick up the first. And the Yellow Jackets can really attack on this 2nd and short. Running inside, it's Hosley. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Keeps it himself. He's not quite going to make it to the marker. They'll spot it at the 37, and now a decision on 4th down.
I knew they were going to do
No
something
hesitation
stupid
at
like
all.
that.
The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Out wide left, it's made.
Oh, come on.
Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going.
Got to have better tackle in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of downs.
The Yellow Jackets will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Jumped on top of the pile. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Lets it fly. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football.
There we go.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And that is how you get it done. 3rd down, it's the money down, right? We got to be at our best. How about the monster sack on 3rd down?
Absolutely perfect. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Guys, down here on the Mustangs sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Reese?
Okay, Holly. After trying the running game on first down, they come to the line on second down. To the back. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Now on second down. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Out wide right, it's Knight. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Still third down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. Dropping back, it's Jennings. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose.
Nitz, come on, block him. He's right in front of you.
You swarm to the football, you stick the quarterback, and you make him cough it up.
Tag, damn it.
The other team to cover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Looking for a big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Seventh play of the drive.
Gosh,
coming
dog
up, and a long way to go on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Mustangs line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to field this one. Coverage unit all over him, stopped immediately. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Ready to fire from the pistol. Cuts it upfield. It's Hosley. Not much there. They'll give him one to the 14.
The number one goal for this defense coming into this game was shut this running back down. And I got to be honest, there were a lot of people on the outside didn't think they could get it done, but they're proving everybody wrong. Tremendous effort. They're playing with a chip on their shoulder. This guy's one of the best in the nation. He's had zero impact in this game.
And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Fires left. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. And that interception might well be the nail in the coffin. Offense gets the ball back, up by 2 scores. They'll try the left side. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Mustangs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll give it to him again. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Powers inside. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Yellow Jacket offense comes out to get this drive underway. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. On the ground, it's Hosley. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
And finally, we see a nice gain. That's his best run of the game. And this offense works best when he is going. And then you can throw the passing game and the play action, and there's more balance. So maybe that's a sight of things to come. Maybe they can get this thing going and get back in this football game.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. He'll throw it. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws.
Come on.
Right side, it's Harris.
Let's everybody keep overrunning the play.
Enough to move the chain.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Wants to throw again. Fires to the wideout. Left side is made.
23 is always open. I mean, always open.
And the Yellow Jackets come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Yellow Jackets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Out wide left, it's Harris. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Yellow Jackets will snap it on 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. 6 more points. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Timeout taken by the Yellow Jackets. That'll be their...
Corner blitz, come on.
They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
They definitely know what's coming.
Keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Wants to throw. It's Jennings. Escapes the pressure to his right. Past the 30. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
And how nice is it to have an eraser at the quarterback spot? First down, you get sacked, lose a bunch of yards. In a more difficult situation, you call a pass to try to attack the secondary, but he's got the ability to do this. Just pull it down, get all those positive yards back, and then some.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
I stayed in.
Coming into this one, we knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. With that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Wide receiver comes in motion. On third down, the jet sweep as they try to move the chains. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Georgia Tech spins its second timeout. And they'll use another timeout to try to save as much time as they can for their offense. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. Dead center perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like, they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number 1 for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets...
They're going to go from their own side to the line quickly. A big play here. Snapped on fourth down. Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
Still got a timeout. I wonder if they call it.
Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel...
And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team.
You know, could that be the play that changes the momentum now in this game? Remember, they're down, and it seems like the
passing is crazy.
But because of that interception, could that be the play now that generates the momentum to give them a spark to maybe come back and steal this game?
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Off play action on first down. Out wide right, it's Harris. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped and it'll be first down.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He's got it down the field. And they'll bring him down
so
after
stupid.
the long completion. A jump play for the offense. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
And, man, that has to be frustrating for this defense. You give up a big play. What do you want the secondary to do? Man, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback at some point. And he kept going. He kept having time to go through. If I'm a defensive back, I'm going right to the defensive line. Hey, bro, can we get some pressure on the quarterback, man? That's unacceptable.
Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. Left side is Harris. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Rush right in his face. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Defense making the play. Hey, never hurts to pad the stats on D either, right? And they'll be able to run out the clock.
Well, it's a nice interception. At this point of the game, up 2 possessions in a 2-minute situation, the offense is so predictable. You know they're going to throw the football. So everybody on defense, they're just trying to see the ball thrown and then breaking on it. Nice job coming away with that turnover.
The Yellow Jackets spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. They'll move the wide receiver. Direct snap. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. And boy, that has been rare in this one.
Man, that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
And this one's not going to work out either. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It's 4th down. The Mustangs will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He'll signal for and make the fair catch right around midfield. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports.
Passing
College
is
Football.
difficult
For David Powell,
as
Jesse Palmer, and
everything.
Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.
Alright, laters. Laters, taters.